This is a Caravan Industry News Update, brought to you by What's Up Downunder.
Well, hello. I'm here with Rex from the Alice Springs Reptile Centre. Ladies and gents, if you're enjoying your lunch, you might want to have a little look over here. I've got Blossom here on my hand, a lovely little, what is she, a bearded dragon?
Ali, Blossom is a bearded dragon. She's an inland bearded dragon. The difference with ones down here compared to ones in our area, which of course are up in the Northern Territory, is she changes colour. So she can go to almost jet black right up to bright orange, whereas down here they're usually just a off grey colour.
What is it that causes them to change colour?
They actually have a little hole on top of their head, and what happens is they sense the light through there, and that causes a reaction to change the colour.
Oh my gosh.
It's like having a third eye or a brutal eye.
Wow, that's amazing. And who have you got over here on the table?
Yeah, Jake is just down here. He's having a bit of a lounge around. Yesterday ate a whole punnet of raspberries. Today he didn't like raspberries, so he's gone on to grapes.
Oh, wow. So he changes his diet depending on his mood. He's a bit like me.
He does, but he's got a good diet, though. He's nice and healthy diet, so he's very happy there.
What are your, say, top 5 things that you would advise anyone here today to do up there?
When you go up there, probably the thing we're known for right across the whole of Northern Territory, the two things we're known for, one is nature and the other is culture. So make sure you get some Aboriginal culture into you when you're up there. There's a lot of nature. So things like Kings Canyon, which is a fantastic place. And then up north you've got Kakadu or Litchfield. So there's all the nature and cultural aspects to Northern Territory. Well,
you've literally brought some nature with you today, and I understand you've got a little surprise in the bag there for us today. So why don't you show us what's in the bag, Rex?
What's in the bag? Okay, we'll delve into that bag.
Oh, ho, ho, hello. Would you look at that? That is a very big snake. So what is Cleo, Rex? What sort of snake is she?
I've just got to get Cleo on me. She's just rearranging her tail, folks, so I'll just rearrange that again. So she has a bit of fun with that tail, as you can see. So she's great with her little tail there. She does that so she doesn't fall, so she likes to hang on. She hates to think she's going to fall. Now, Cleo is an olive python, and Ali, she's only a small olive python at the moment. So at the moment, she's only a bit over 2 metres long. Full grown, she could reach 4 to 4.5. She currently weighs around about 5.5 kilo, but when she's full grown, up to say 25 to 30 kilo.
Wow.
And she could probably reach anywhere between 30 to 40 years of age, so can live for a long time as well. What I might do is, we've got the sun coming out now. There was no sun this morning, but we do have the sun out. So what I might do is I might just step in the sun so you can actually see her, because in the shade, and you can see her clearly now, she has no colour coming out of her, because what she is now, she's an olive python. But if I step into the sun, she turns into the Aboriginal rainbow serpent.
The rainbow serpent. Beautiful. Ooh. I'm against wearing animals, but it's still alive, so I guess it's okay.
Now, folks, what we've done is I've just put Cleo here on Ali. Now, as you can see, Cleo's got her tail firmly wrapped around, and she does that as an anchor point.
Cleo.
She doesn't want to hurt you at all. She actually just wants to hang on. So she has no interest in biting you whatsoever. Now, if I want her to bite Ali, which we could, if I want her to bite Ali, all I have to do is get a rat, rub a rat on her, and the snake will go sniff, sniff, bang, and bite her instantly.
Oh, God.
So snakes go by smell and not by eyesight. So if you smell like a rat, you're a rat. If you smell like a human, you're a human.
She's got an interesting
this
smell
little girl
herself.
here, she's taught to ignore people. So we teach that at our place. So we teach them to ignore people. We only use olive pythons at our place. We have 17 olive pythons at the Reptile Centre. We don't use any other snake. We don't trust any other snake. We trust these. And the other thing is they're also a smart snake. And the other good thing about an olive is they're like a draft horse. They'll plod along all day. So the way we train her is we do this. So if I do that, she won't react. And she learns that if it's human, to ignore it. So if it's a human smell, to ignore it. That's all she has to learn. And that takes us about 6 months to teach that. Now, when you hold a snake, you'll notice that Ali here has got her hand open. So when you hold a snake, you keep your hand open, and you actually never grab hold of a snake. Now, if you watch YouTube and TV and you see someone holding a pet snake and then, of course, it bites them, there's actually a reason why it bites them. That's because they've grabbed hold of the snake. Now, if this snake wants to go somewhere, she'll actually pull backwards to go. So if you impede that snake going backwards, then, of course, she'll bite. So when you hold a snake, keep your hands open. That's all you need to do.
Thanks very much. And if we want to find out more about you, where can we go?
Oh, yes. Our website is reptilecentre.com.au.
Thanks so much, Rex.
Thank you very much. Thank you.